I suppose then you'll all turn up in the bar. I'd imagine Solomon would be there first because he would sort of, he'd be staying there.
Yep.
And then Arano would turn up. And no, I'm going to say that Guy would turn up with him. Actually, pretty sort of a few moments after him.
Oh, you brought your friend. That's great.
Bearing in mind, Guy is now dressed in a
Yes, and I would look him up and down and see him in this butler's outfit that was 2 sizes too small for him.
Yeah.
Shit my head.
Am I missing something, or didn't Solomon have a date this evening?
Yes, but this is before then.
That's later.
Alright, just check.
I've arranged to meet her on the steps of the library. Right, I'd be sat at the table and accepting that Guy is there, I would bid them to sit with me. And I would explain that I have... Are you still there, Winston?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, it's just when you go quiet, we all get a bit, oh, is he still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I've got a contact at the library. I've worked out through my sources and means and general awesome intellect that the book that we seek is indeed at the library. So it is my intention to enter there, and with the help of my new friend, we will enter the library and try and find said book. Now, Arano, I asked you to come along because I know that you do, and I begrudgingly admit that you do possess certain skills that could be useful in this sort of caper. Guy, I don't know what possible help you could be in any sort of situation, but you're here now, so I suppose we have to deal with it. Now, I meet my contact on the steps at 10 o'clock, which is in about, what, an hour, say? Now he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm here.
Oh.
Oh god, I thought...
I went on the mute button because I didn't want to, annoy you. Yes, an hour.
Alright, so yeah. So when I meet my contact, I want you two to stay completely out of sight until I give you the signal that you can come up the steps and meet us, okay?
Fair enough.
Alright.
Alright.
So yeah, then I don't buy him drinks or anything, so
Well, Guy's got his own.
yes. So I guess
He's already uncorked one. And
what would he order, by the way? Would he go there and sort of go to the bar and ask for something with a very long name that he just sort of made up?
Probably yes.
Yes, you end up drinking a very odd tasting beverage.
And he thinks it's like what people always do.
I shoot an
It's
apologetic
normal.
look at the barkeeper, just like shrug my shoulders, you know.
He nods at you. Alright then, if we want to fast forward to the meeting, if you're all quite finished.
Alright then. So
Yes.
I usher the two of them to be out of sight as I meet... Is it Tanya? Yeah, it's Tanya. And yes, I approach the steps. I don't know if she's there or not, but oh, he's gone.
This time, has he?
Yes,
Yep.
now he actually
Yep,
has.
he's disappeared. Into the shadow.
At least he told us, no, rather than talking for 5 minutes and then sort of silence. Alright, let's bring him back. I summon the fourth Winston. Appear! I command it. Disobedient whelp.
From the darkest depths of hell.
No, call failed. He must be offline now then.
It's a far way down there.
Yeah. No, he's still there. Come on. Pick up!
I did.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Right, I approach the library, the steps of the library, go up them, you know.
Okay. You can see she's waiting there quite eagerly, and she has, she does seem to have borrowed someone else's coat, and it seems to be sort of, a really big sort of, almost like a poncho type thing, made of some sort of pelt of some beast, which you do not recognise. And she stands there, and she's put a bit of effort into it. She's got her hair done up and whatever, but she does still look to be a bit sniffly. And she smiles and looks very shy.
And I would open my arms and go, "How are you, my dear? How are you doing on this evening? I hope you're feeling a lot better. Did the potion work for you okay?"
Oh, no, yes, it was marvellous. I feel so much better. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's grand. I actually went out
People
and...
turn into robots.
Oh.
Oh, no.
You're not this end.
One moment.
Reconnect.
One moment.
Yes.
You will be assimilated.
So let me know when you want back in. Ah, bloody Winston. The immersion is shattered. Oh. Are you back?
Yes, I am, and you no longer sound like robots.
That's grand. That does work.
Yes.
Okay, so I greet her as a, you, alright, and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, right. So, I say, well, I actually went out and got you something a little bit more special, something with a little bit more kick to it. It should actually clear it up for you just fine if you want to try it. I guarantee it will make you feel on top of the world.
Roll a diplomacy for me.
This bloody works.
14.
14. 20.
20. Yeah, she goes, oh, well, I was feeling much better, but if you think it would really clear it up, I could, yes, certainly, I'll take it. I'll take whatever you have.
Marvellous. No, I bring forth the love potion.
I thought you would.
Yes. So if you just have a few sips of this, I'm sure you will feel much better, my dear.
Okay.
Don't know if she has to have it all, or how much there is, or whatever.
Well, generally, you use potions, use the whole thing in one.
Right,
so
it's
otherwise...
deleted.
Yes. So she would drink the whole thing, I would imagine, then, just because that's how you take potions in this land of IRPG.
Yeah.
And she begins to start looking sort of slightly dazzled. I don't know if someone was going to try and do anything here. Like stand directly in front of her or something.
Well, there's only me in front of her.
Yeah, it is only you around. But,
yeah.
Anyway, and then she sort of seems to be full of energy all of a sudden, and she smiles very brightly, and she immediately sort of goes to grab your arm and holds your hand. She asks, "So where are we going?"
Oh, well, I've got a marvellous surprise for us, actually. What I thought was that we could do a little bit of midnight reading. I thought it might be a really fun exercise to do for us, my love. If you, I mean, surely if we're spending time with each other, it doesn't matter what we're doing.
Oh, man.
No.
Just, oh, well, I have been reading all day and all week and all forever, but
but we're
doing anything as long as it's with you.
And you're reading with me, and we're going after a very special book, Tanya. We really are.
And she smiles and goes, okay, yes, we can go. She smiles and looks very obsessive.
Great, alright, so, would you like to go, lead the way into the library?
Certainly. And she sort of leaves, but she doesn't let go of your arm.
Right.
As
she's going in, with my other arm, I signal to the other guys, come on, follow.
Wave it around.
Yes. As she drags me into the library. Right, and then when we're in, I ask her, so you must know, where do they keep the special books, Tanya? Do you know where they keep the special books that aren't really on public display? I'm sure there must be some around.
Oh yes. We have the east wing. We have certain books in there. I don't think we would really be. Well, you wouldn't be allowed in there. But do you really want to go in there? We have plenty of other stuff we could read.
Yes, I really do think that those are the books I want to see. You wouldn't want to let me down, would you? I mean, I bought you that lovely necklace from before, you know, and I
Yes,
even made you feel better with. And I only want to see these books that no one else can see. You can do that for me, can't you?
Yes. As a side note, she's wearing the necklace.
Good.
And she goes, oh well, yes, okay, certainly. Okay, would you follow me for a moment? And as she sort of leads you once again, pulling you by the arm,
Signaling. My other arm's
Oh,
like.
okay, yeah.
pulled you through. The guards by the door aren't there anymore.
That's what I was
you know,
counting on.
There's no one else.
Yeah.
No one else really around. You can see perhaps various librarians walking around with candles, but they don't seem to mind you being around so much. You know, they seem to be just sitting down doing some reading or whatever and making notes. And sort of she walks you around through various bookshelves, and she asks you to wait here just one moment. And she heads off round the sort of corner of the bookshelf. Would you like to peek round and see what she's doing, or perhaps peek through the books?
I'll try and have a look. Yes.
Excellent. Okay, you peek through the books, and you see that she approaches a big sort of gate, sort of like a metal gate in the middle of the library. I don't know if you've ever been to one of the actual sort of national libraries.
Nope.
In England, but they have sort of security doors, which are like, obviously now they're just a lot more modern, but here it would be just sort of a metal sort of great door type thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it sort of blocks off a certain section of the library, and by the door is a guard, and she talks with him for a few moments. Okay. And the guard, I'm rolling dice here, hang on. The guard doesn't seem too convinced by what she's saying. And she comes back round to you and goes, I don't think we're going to be able to get in. The guard won't seem to want to let you in.
Oh,
Did
dear.
Sullivan signal us or what?
Yes, sorry, he signalled you. Yeah, actually we should do that bit now, shouldn't we? So you saw the signal of Solomon waving his arm.
Furiously.
Well, I suppose they enter.
Yes.
Follow in.
Sorry, did Sal say he would be RB?
No, it's Tina.
Tina, okay.
I don't know about Zhao. Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So you'd both wander in. Would you follow them, shadow them sneakily, or would you just sort of take your time a bit and go on in afterwards?
I would take my time for a second.
Okay. How about Guy? Is he going to wait with him, or is he just going to like?
Well, maybe look around a bit, but otherwise stalk him.
Okay. So I'm going to say you wait around for a few moments then, after they go in, so say be about a minute or so, and then you enter into the library. And of course, as you can see, it's very dark in there, so it'd be easy to sneak around and stuff. But there are a couple of librarians out walking around. They don't seem to notice you at this point. They sort of seem to have their heads down in their notes and whatever, lit by candlelight sort of thing.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. When you stopped talking suddenly, I'm paranoid now.
Yes, librarians lit by candlelights. I suppose you'd be able to. I suppose you would follow them, wouldn't you? So you'd be able to see sort of where they went through there. Is that the idea?
Yes, that's the idea that they would
fully
sort
get the
of
idea
they'd
of this
shadow.
plan.
Yeah, they would shadow. I only wanted Arano. I didn't want Juke to come, but he was there anyway.
Well,
Because
you should have told him before that.
Yeah, you didn't really
Yes.
say anything.
Well,
You say,
It'd make it
"I'll
more
make a sign,
interesting.
and then you should do something.
Yeah.
yeah.
You just said, "I'll give you a signal, and then you come."
Yes, I know. I meant initially.
That was it.
It'll make it more interesting. That's why I left it.
Okay. Well, yes, you would. Yeah, so you.
Besides,
you
you could be useful.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
Definitely.
a situation, fisticuffs.
Yes.
So yes, you see the two of them sort of Solomon and his date disappear into the bookshelves.
Right.
Would you choose to chase them down a bit, or perhaps settle down for a read? Or...
Oh yeah, of course. Well, Guy would probably say something like, mumble something about books and how stupid they are and a waste of time and that sort of thing.
Is Arano going to follow them at all? Or?
Yes, I am. I just wanted to have Guy go in first.
Okay. Would you tell Guy to go in first?
Did he go in first?
I thought you both went in together. Sorry, communication error. We're very confused with where we all are. In my mind, you two are both in sort of just entered the library. You're sort of in the doorway, and you've just seen Solomon and his date disappear into the bookshelves.
Or I'll try to shadow them.
Okay. So you'd follow them around a bit. Take for me an easy sneaking roll of 11.
Well, go ahead. Do it for me.
Okay, sorry. What's do I add?
Agility 6, sneak 0.
Okay, 6 plus 6. Bing. Oh, that's 9.
Oh no!
And Juke roll
Even
for you.
worse.
God.
Guy would probably pick up some books out of curiosity, like, then pop them and stuff.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Tina. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
So what happened? Did I manage, or...?
No, I'm afraid you failed. And Guy failed a bit worse. So I'd imagine Arano would mess up. Maybe he would make a large thumping sound, maybe knocked a book off the shelf or something, which Solomon would have heard, and so would his date. But I don't think they would have taken much notice. Guy, on the other hand, might have made a lot of noise stomping around. Bumping into things, and a librarian turns up, sort of with his candle and everything, and he asks, what are you two doing here at this hour? It's a bit late for anyone to be around here.
Am I aware of this?
You could hear them talking.
Do I have a plan?
So Duke and I are still at the same place.
Yes, you're together. You're now sort of within the bookshelves, the maze of bookshelves. But a librarian has found you.
I have
questioning you.
I have a plan.
I'll
let this go for a little while because I don't want to spoil thunder, but then I will invoke my plan.
Okay. So I just want to make it clear. Does everyone know sort of where they are right now in terms of where they are in the world?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat quietly.
No, it's okay. Good. I was hoping. I didn't want anyone to get too confused. Okay.
We're next to each other, and there's a librarian questioning us now.
Yes. What are you two doing here?
I'll just look dumbfounded for a second, and then I'll look down at Elena and say, there you are. I thought I saw you running in here.
Meow.
You really should stay in this time. It's late, you know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any disturbance or anything.
Yes, it's a bit too late for us to take visitors at this hour, unless you're looking for something specific. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
No, I'll leave. I can find my way out.
Okay, yes, very good. Then I'll have a good night and all. And he wanders off back to whence he came from.
Well, they probably look at each other and then carry on.
Okay, you're going to sneak some more, or?
I'd like to sneak away from Guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, without Guy noticing, or just without anyone noticing? Or?
No, I'm not.
We'll probably just split up.
Yes,
sort of
I'll tell him. You know what? Maybe we should split up instead, because unwanted attention and things.
Guy simply nods.
Alright.
Good man.
Alright, how much
He
of...
carries on where he's headed, where they were headed.
Okay, so you carry on towards. Okay, so you sort of split paths. I would imagine,
Yep.
but you're still going to the same destination.
Yeah, different routes.
Well,
Okay.
but if there's the way I imagined it was, can I draw it on the map? Hang on. Be like, where's the drawing to?
Yes, I can see now.
Hooray! Well, I'm sort of drawing just bookshelves
There are
and
white
things.
boxes.
Bookshelves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and if we were, well, they'd be sort of over there, Solomon and the others, and we'd be on the other side, and then he'd maybe sneak over there. Oh gods!
Yes, it does that. It does that.
I used to know how to take that away.
I have no idea.
Huh. Weird. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So, well, that's the way I pictured it anyhow. Maybe not, as close to them.
Okay.
On both sides of the.
Bookshelf sort of thing.
Where's the door in this?
The door would be, I suppose.
We could draw an actual map.
Those all of this really match.
Sorry.
We just take different routes to.
Okay. That's a bookshelf. The door would sort of be where this green thing is. Oh, you can't see that. Is there a fill or anything?
You have to,
Made the outline screen.
right click on, I think, is the fill.
Okay, well that thing there.
Marvelous.
That's a door. So that's where the door would be, and the guard would be, say, sort of where this blue blob thing is. Why is this so difficult? There we go. That's a guard.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, don't take that too literally. That's a rough representation.
I think it would be better if I just not looked at. No offense for your amazing drawing skills.
Why does it work so badly?
Because we don't know how to use it.
Yeah, does that sort of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to take the sneaking roll again of 10? I don't really want to. Okay, I'll make you to make a sneaking roll. Juke, you rolled a 1. Oh, no. You rolled a 2.
Right, what I would like to do, because I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
I would like to sort of. I'm in sort of. I have Tanya like under my arm, like I ever,
Yeah.
Yes.
So I assert that I'm with her, and I call to the guard, and I say, "Guard, there's 2 people in here making an awful racket. Will you remove them at once? They shouldn't be in here at all."
Well, I guess.
Guy would curse under his breath.
Oh.
Actually, well, yeah. I thought I could have only indicated one of you, but never mind. I've done it now.
Tanya looks up at you and giggles. Okay, and the guard sees you, yes, and goes around. But of course, because these 2 are split up, so who made the worst noise there? It was Juke.
Juke.
So Juke, the guard approaches you and goes, "Now, sir, you've been asked to leave before. I heard it from across the room there. And I think you should. Would you like me to escort you out?" And he sort of puts his hand sort of by his sword.
While this is happening, I want to drag. You know I'm getting that, don't you?
Yeah.
I want to drag. Yeah. I want to go to the gate.
Firstly, I actually want to see Guy's reaction because this can go a couple of ways.
I know, but that's what I'd want to be doing.
Yes. We should almost be doing this in turns, methinks, but
It's almost a combat, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. What would Guy react to now that the guards come up to him and?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not very clever with his
with his words, but
yeah.
mighty clever with his fists.
Yeah, sort of bunch his fists maybe.
Oh God. All going wrong.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh no.
The guard does. The guard does draw his sword and sort of holds it by his side and goes, "Now, sir, you don't want any trouble."
Oh, it's no trouble. Believe you me.
Really? The guard seems a little bit shaken, actually, and he sort of okay, Ferric, you automatically pass this. I'm not going to make you do a stealth roll for this. The guard is very much preoccupied.
Okay, thanks.
Tanya pulls out some sort of keys she has and unlocks the gate, and you head on through.
Good,
The
okay.
guard now is going, "Now, sir. Now I really don't think we should have a fight about this. It's a simple matter. You just need to leave the premises nice and calmly. Now you can come back tomorrow if you so wish." And
He's gone.
He's gone.
Has he gone? Okay.
Got off in mid-flow, and he says, "Bum."
I'd put that sword away if I were you. You didn't hear a thing.
Do you want to?
Not like an intimidate check.
Yeah, there's no intimidate thing. I'm trying to figure out whether you'd roll sort of a persuade or if it would be like a strength. I'm kind of thinking it would be strength plus your persuasion instead of intelligence plus persuasion. You know.
I
Does
could
that
add
make
that
sense?
in. That's quite a neat idea. It could be overpowered for.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll
bit
think about it,
overpowered.
but you could do it for this. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Just you don't really have any persuasion, do you? So
No.
So just roll your strength. I'm gonna have a quick look at the difficulties on the official rule thingy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I can't actually find it.
Don't expect me to.
Yeah, no, but don't expect you to.
Just wrote them. Oh, found them.
What page?
So they are page 46.
Oh, I was just on page 45, which
Yeah.
was...
Yeah.
There you go. It's actually page 47 as well, so...
Page 46 for me.
Okay. Maybe I've got one with one extra page. How odd.
You've been playing.
I can't see what it is right now, but
14.
is... Oh, I was going to say it's 14. Okay. Well, you, the guard does seem quite shaken. He puts his sword away like that and goes, "Listen, just do me a favour and don't cause any trouble." He sort of heads back and sits down. This is already went. Solomon's passed the gate already. Neat. All right. Arano, you going to interject here, or are you just going to sort of watch?
I'll take advantage of his little misfortune and follow Solomon through the door. I assume they didn't lock it off though.
No, I don't think so. No, I'd imagine. I don't know. Actually, I'd imagine she would have shut it.
Shut it, but not lock it, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't think she would have locked it, but she would have shut it. So you could. Yeah, you did manage to open it, and yeah, it wasn't locked. So Solomon's in there now with Tanya. What's her name? She turns around and goes, "Oh, what would you like to read then?"
Oh.
She grapples onto your arm very tightly, obsessively.
Oh, well, I'm very interested in, let's say, ancient history. Maybe, you know, something. Let's tell a ghost story, maybe, or something scary and sinister. You know, you've got anything like that? Anything that, anything maybe that might be a little bit dark and possibly evil here that we could have a look at?
Oh, well, there's some old tomes and such, but there's nothing in terms of stories, really, I suppose. I mean, Perhaps it's, something on black magic. I don't really know we should read any of that for fear of summons.
Fear? Fear, my dear? Are you chicken? Don't tell me you're chickening out on me. Come on, let's go and let's have a look at these tomes of yours.
She leads you down very sort of far and deep into the hidden section of the library, and you pass once again the same old man you saw at the desk earlier today, who has his face down in a book and is sleeping, snoring quite loudly.
Yeah.
Yes, and she leads you right sort of to the back into a little corner, and there's lots of these books with sort of black bound leather books with metallic. They've all got sort of metallic tags on the spines of them, with some engravings on.
What
And
about?
she goes,
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. No, go on, you go.
I'm asking about Xao. Like, does he trail us or what?
Yes, I do
Zhao.
trail.
Trail. Okay, you bypass the old man.
You're
Very
gonna make
easy.
a sneak test.
Well,
No,
I do.
yeah.
I do it as I don't think there are many guards in the restricted
That-
section.
There isn't. There is the one sleeping.
You do
old
so
man.
well at those.
So I'm trying to take the safe. Or how's that expression? The safe over the. I take the safe right. I stay so far away that I wouldn't easily be noticed.
Better safe than sorry.
Yes, better safe than sorry.
All right. Is Guy going to do anything here, or is he perhaps just going to go home now? Or
Well, I don't know, really. He's a bit pissed.
these books are looking at me.
Well, yeah, he'd like to, I guess be. Well, he was asked to come along and he'll
Aww.
job through him.
Aww. I've hurt his feelings now.
So what's he going to do? Sorry,
I guess he'll follow.
he'll follow as well. But this would
Right,
have
okay.
to have to be after the guard has already returned to his post, because
Okay.
you had
Well,
you
if
had the
he-
argument with him.
Well, yeah, if he's going back to his post, then I suppose there's nothing. Yeah,
Mm.
can't really do much, can he? He's not gonna storm the place just to. He'll sort his
He might have done.
problems with Solomon afterwards.
Superb.
And since it's a boring place, I guess he'll leave.
All right.
Maybe wait outside for a bit.
Okay. Wait
see what
outside.
happens.
Great.
Okay. So back to Solomon there. So Tanya's gripping her arm. She's simply looking at all the books, and she goes, I don't know what to pick, or what sort of thing. What do you want to look for?
What's the one that they told you never to touch, Tanya? What's the one that would get us into the most trouble?
I reckon she takes that quite suggestively. Really want to do the voice.
You don't have to do the voice. You can just
I
point
know
to
she
one.
would respond to something very, very flirty and a bit, and also equally, perhaps even more suggestive.
Oh God. That's not what I meant at all. Oh. The lunch portion's a little bit too strong. I should have got a cheaper one. I would say all a good time, my dear. But first, let's find a book. Which book have you always wondered about? Which book don't they want you to go near? Is there a special one?
And she looks up and down the bookcase and goes, "Well, we have some on necromancy." And she sort of climbs the bookshelf as if she's done so many times before, sort of with great grace, and she's sort of able not to like tip over any books or anything, and she goes sort of right near the top and grabs a book and then sort of hurries back down again, and she goes, "This one's on necromancy, and I've always had a fascination with it myself."
Really?
Yes.
Well, yes, necromancy has its place, but it's a little bit sordid, isn't it? I mean, what about something like demonics?
She goes, "Demonics. History of demons, perhaps, or no, hardly. We should look for something a bit more menacing."
Juicy.
She giggles, Okay. She goes, "How about summoning a demon? We could summon a demon." So she seems to be very excited by the idea.
She's starting to scare me now a little bit, but I go on.
That was not a love potion.
Once again, she climbs up and pulls out a book about demons, about summoning demons, and jumps back down again. And goes, "Come on, we can summon a demon. It'll be fun. Perhaps a succubus."
Threesome.
She smiles.
Right at this point, can I make like an awareness test or something to see if I realise that Zhao's behind me or something, because, or if I see him, or like, you know.
Yes. Well, okay. Well, whether or not Solomon's imagining Zhao's followed him this far is up to you. But yeah, sure. Make an awareness test, I guess. Zhao, how well are you hiding? Are you like hiding anything, or are you just sort of?
He is hiding, isn't he?
He is hiding.
I'm hiding so close that I can hear what they're saying.
I guess you'd have to make an opposed sneak test, but one that you'd sort of wish to fail. So.
Wait, for Verax or me?
You'd have to make the sneak test, and Verax would have to make an awareness test, and whoever wins,
Well, I am actually in here now, so I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Well, awareness test.
I see him. Alright, because what I want to do is like, it's a bit crude, but I want to probably not the best idea actually, but I'm kind of panicking right now because this girl's scaring me. And I'm not cool under pressure. My character is not like the coolest guy when things go awry and she's being a bit weird. So I see Zhao, and what I do is I take the book off her of demonics, and I kind of go on it, but I kind of go along with it. But what I want to do is like position so that I'm like facing Zhao and she's facing me, so she's facing away from Zhao, and I want to make eye contact with him, and I just want him want to like indicate her, and maybe like certainly like just move my like a fist, just like as in to say just hit her, just get rid of her.
She doesn't notice.
I'm like, yes, how about we summon a demon? Let's summon a demon. So yeah, that's what indicates to Zhao that he should approach her from behind and smack her or something.
And Zhao, how are you going to react here?
I'm going to tell Alina to go up behind her, or how well can we communicate exactly?
What, you and the cat?
No, I just want to like push her in the general direction of what's her name?
Tanya,
and yes, so maybe she'll give up a little meow, and then when she turns around, Solomon could perhaps hit her.
God.
I'm not the best sneaker, I must say. He has learned that by now.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Well, yes, you can put the cat down and give it a little push, and the cat will go meow. And Tanya, well, she's a little bit obsessed with Solomon here, but let's do oh no, it's a 9. Okay, yes. She turns around and looks at the cat and goes, "A kitty! Oh."
Oh.
Meow.
Face palm.
Feed me.
Alright, fine. If I've got to do it, I will, because I've got the book in my hand.
This is gonna get so bad.
I'm gonna try and smash her over the head with the book and knock her out.
Okay,
I'm a nasty man. Don't forget this. That's why I was chosen for this in the first place.
Aye.
I'm unscrupulous.
There's no real mechanics for
Well, yeah,
knocking
it's an
someone
unarmed
out, is
attack,
there?
isn't it, or something? I don't know. Like, I know there isn't.
There's be strength, I suppose, plus
Nothing.
nothing.
If anything, like, it's... I don't know.
She was caught unaware. I think it probably works.
Yeah.
Give me a strength.
And she's very definitely drugged up a bit, so she's not in her right mind.
Just give me a strength check, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, strength checks. Should we call it easy strength check?
Like,
Which
call
would
it
be
what you
11.
like, but just call it a strength check anyway, you know.
And 11's for that, so 10.
Alright. Try and make it
Should I get a
10.
better? Okay.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Oh!
You fail.
You missed that one completely.
I'm hiding my head in shame in my hands. I just... Oh. One.
Oh, should it have been an AS actually? I'm just thinking.
Well, we settled on that, so...
Pardon?
A one's a one anyway, so it doesn't matter how we worked it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine if you missed her, if you hit her, and you just hurt her a lot.
I reckon I missed.
So she wouldn't notice anything.
I suppose with the one, I do reckon you missed her, but I also suppose
It's a critical miss, isn't it?
you dropped the book and it sort of flew out of your hands and hit the wall or something. You said, "Oh!" She turns around and goes, "What are you doing?"
All concerned.
Can I rush up now?
She's turned around again, so she's facing. Oh, this is good.
Alright, first thing that comes in my head, I spring back and I'm sorry, but I have a terrible fear of cats, and I panics. Please get rid of it.
Roll a very easy diplomacy now.
Oh, God's sakes.
10.
19.
There we go. That's what you were looking for before, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And she goes, "Oh, yes. She reaches down again and shoos off the cat and shoo. But Xao, you get to choose how the cat reacts.
Role playing for a cat, come on.
I was unprepared for this.
You were unprepared.
It will jump on Solomon. Because she recognizes him.
Oh, okay. So, like, what, all claws or just like...
Just aiming to sit on the shoulder kind of thing.
Okay. The cat jumps and lands on Solomon's shoulder.
Christ.
Solomon.
I swat it away. I have no love for the animal. I swat the cat away. I'm like, get off me. Filthy,
Xao,
mangy
how does the cat
feline.
react? So the cat's been swatted off the shoulder.
Well, I would like to react.
Oh.
How would you like to react?
I'd like to hit her in the back of the head.
This is like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
You would want to...
The cat is distracting them both now. I'd just like to run up there and smack her in the head.
Smack her on the head and take a strength check for me. 11.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you smack her on the back of the head, and she makes quite a loud noise, and she falls on her face, unconscious. Well, you assume it's unconscious.
I'll just whisper, like, strained to Solomon, like, "What the hell was that?
What do you mean, what the hell was that? What was that?
You were supposed to hit her.
You were supposed to hit her.
away.
I gave you the signal to hit her.
You heard me all the way from the entrance. I cannot sneak for shit.
You shouldn't
You
even...
threw that book away. You didn't even hit her while
The
throwing
book! Get the book! I get the book. Let's go. No, wait, before we go, I want to take the necklace off her neck.
Wait,
it.
not.
I want to raise you for it.
You don't even know it's there.
I spotted it.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I did it.
You and your metagaming.
No.
Alright, no, I say to you, get the book! It's the book we need! And I get the...
Question you, and I'm gonna go get the book.
Right, and I get the necklace. When, oh, we don't have to come back here. Is he gone?
No.
Oh, good.
Okay, just let's look still going.
Yeah. I get the
Right,
necklace
so,
back.
so you grab the necklace and you're trying to sneak out, or do you leg it?
I'm going to chase Alina out of the building.
I imagine us legging it, to be honest with you. At this stage, I think we're legging it.
Okay,
Come back here, you damn kitty. Yeah, just that.
oh
And I'm like, right, so you run shouting that, I will run shouting, stop! Vandals or something!
So
Yes,
you run out
stop!
past the guard. The guard
How
is
dare
just
you
startled
hit...
by the whole-
How dare you hit Tina?
The guard... the guard takes chase with you.
God.
Sort of chase after the dwarf. Can you take an athletics test for me?
I'm crap at athletics, my sword fits. But...
Aww.
Oh,
No, that didn't go well, so I have 4.
yes.
No.
And, one for the guard. Okay. Well, Solomon will fall behind a bit, I suppose. Sort of, you know, not make a very good...
Out of breath. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Somebody stopped talking and he's typing in no, and he's saying...
Well, if you're out of breath, what am I?
Well, I imagine the guard will catch you. And you're the one with the goddamn bug. This is going stunningly. This is absolutely
Where
brilliant.
the hell are you? Stop where?
Yeah, his
I
outfit's
blame-
over his boot outside. There you
I
go.
blame map tool.
Outside.
It is
Oh,
correct.
If you look in map tool, it says outfit's over his boot outside.
Okay.
So where you are. Anyway, Vincent's offline, so we're gonna have to wait for him to come back. And there he is. Hi.
So Solomon doesn't make very good pace and sort of, I suppose, I imagine he'll get probably quite winded after a little while and sort of slow down a bit, start panting.
Running 100 yards and like,
But the guard, of course, isn't out because you were shouting after, so, unfortunately, so you trip on the steps while the guard chases him out the door and sort of jumps at you with his sword out and raises it to your throat. You're on your back.
don't forget something.
Oh, go.
This guy is there.
Well, can I see him?
Yes, you can see him. You're on your back,
What?
and he's on top of you with the sword in your face.
No, the guy. Can I see guy?
I'm going to say no because one facing towards the sky, two, you know, a little bit crypt.
I'm not gonna wait for him to up, so I'm gonna have Alina attack him.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Does the cat have an AS? I can't remember how we decided to do this.
No, you didn't give her an AS. You just gave her 1d5.
1d5 damage.
It need to be an AS thing though, won't it now? Because it's an attack.
Okay.
It won't be very high. Be like 3.
Okay, let's bring out the beastry. Here we go. Combat. Deadly combat.
I didn't make one for a house cat, so...
It's not a house cat. It's a wild cat.
Alright, it's a cat, isn't it? So, you know...
Okay. Yeah, but isn't there one on witchcraft or like a bat and things?
Oh, it will be. Let us...
Oh yeah, I should also say, Juke, I really liked the comic you did. That was awesome. With the signal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where's witchcraft? Witchcraft, right at the bottom.
Give you some idea anyway. Give it the same profile of it as a bat.
Okay, a bat has an AS of 4. So roll 1d10 plus 4. I'll have to look at the bestiary and find one for like a guard.
Just remember that, it'll be like an ownish soldier or something, probably.
No, rune.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do I at the same time try to kick him in the groin
Pardon?
with my spiky boots?
Well, I was going to have the cat would suppose to be your thing. Yeah, sure, go on. You get one free sort of turn, I guess, before the combat starts, shall we say. So the cat would attack with an AS, and you would attack with an AS. Now the guard is going to parry the cat, so roll AS for the cat, which is, what did I say it was, 4? 7? Okay. The guard has a DS of 10, so that's nothing there, but that did use his parry, I'm afraid. He parries the cat away.
She gets swatted again. Cat's in for a rough time.
Again. But Xao, you can now attack with your mighty boot.
With my mighty boots.
Mighty boot!
And that would be an AS plus 7.
It's a short sword.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Critical. Which doesn't matter.
No, he hasn't got a parry, so it's 10. So the damage is... are we going to kill him? The damage is...
It is a kick with a spiked boot to the groin.
It is. It's to the groin.
Ah!
Oh, it's a critical hit.
It's not even... it's definitely a critical hit.
So roll damage and add 7.
So that D5 plus 7.
Oh dear. Very okay. You stab him in the groin with your mighty boots, and you get a very good hit on him. And I'd imagine you sort of cut the arteries on the inside of his legs, and very much castrate him as well. Yeah, and it's very gruesome actually. Blood spurts everywhere around, as it does if you get stabbed in that sort of area and that sort of stuff cut off.
Shut up.
And he,
let's not get into detail.
And well, he has 12 HP, you see, in terms of
And he's just lost 11 by...
Yes, and he falls to the ground. I imagine he wouldn't really be into fighting so much after that. And there's blood everywhere, and he screams very, very loudly. Zhao, how are you going to react?
I'm going to leg it.
Okay, very good. Solomon and Guy.
How far behind am I?
You're not that far behind. You're sort of at the top of the steps, and these guys are at the bottom.
Oh, Guy, decide first. I'm thinking. I'm thinking what my character would do. I suppose I decided I would leg it as well, because I need not these people. You know, as far as I can tell, we've got the book, so I don't need to be here anymore. So I'm going to run as well.
Guy.
Well, I guess there's no point in saying. Probably consider giving the guard a kick.
I might kill him.
Just in case, you know.
Like a proper.
He's used to that sort of. Kick him when they're down.
Like a proper kick that would potentially do some damage, or
just kill him off.
I suppose.
Witness.
I'll roll dice for it, like.
Okay.
There's no 50-50 chance.
Could be an unarmed attack.
The guard's not going to get a parry here because he's very much demobilised from the spike to the groin.
Just make an unarmed attack type thing, I guess.
Just make an unarmed attack, yeah.
Which he's very good at, by the way.
Yeah, so unless you roll a 1, this guard is going to die.
Yes.
3, yes. I'm afraid you kick the guard in the chest, I would assume, and you probably sort of break some bones or something, and some of it would cut up the inside of his chest or something, and then you continue to leg it. That night the guard sort of bled to death where he lay. You're all very nice people.
Yeah.
But Zhao, give Arano a fate point for the effort.
Thank you.
Cool.
That was epic for all the wrong reasons. It's
Uh-huh.
insane.
All right. So where would you run off to, by the way, Rano?
I would run towards the temple.
The temple? Solomon?
I'd go to the inn.
Guy?
What are we? What?
Where would you run off to after you kick the guard to death?
Well, I suppose I'd follow the others, but if they split up,
Split
Yeah.
up.
well, I have the squad, so no, I won't. I don't
I suppose you have.
know. Yeah, following Solomon. Not.
This can get only better, clearly.
Then, so hang on, which tavern is he going to? Because if he goes to like,
I don't think Solomon would ever really head to the Drowning Rogue.
No, I'm going to the... I've got it written down, but the posh one.
Yes, the
well,
water
I don't know,
edging.
maybe on instinct he would rather head towards the slums, because that's what you do after you've kicked someone. You don't really stick around in places like the posh area or the marketplace area.
Alright, okay then, whereabouts in the slums, out of interest? Just generally the slums?
Well, if Arano's going towards the temple, then I suppose he'll follow.
Okay. Alright then. Valen, who has not been around for a while now because we did a very big epic scene. Don't worry, you're, sorry, where were you again? I forgot where you were in the city.
I'm Tricks. I'm in the slums.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
You see us running past.
Well, it's now the
Yeah, probably would see you guys running around.
It's now the early hours of the morning. I don't know when you'd finish, you know. But if you'd imagine you had finished at this point, I would say you would actually see them running around
It
because
would be in the morning, probably. Yeah. So.
Yeah. you'd see Arano and Guy running past.
I just realised I don't know where the library is on the map.
It is number. Yes. So it's number 2, isn't it? Yeah.
Number 2, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Got it now.
Well, I would see them running by, but I would just shrug and shake my head.
All right. Are we?
Long run.
Are all the characters going to head to bed first, or are going to head to bed now, or are they going to? Is someone want to do something beforehand? Because
Well, maybe I'd ask Rano once we got there, like how it went. What the hell happened in there?
I'll explain to him how things turned out inside.
Yeah.
Vivid detail.
Yes, vivid detail. And, well, you did see the grand finale outside, did you not? Even though I was scared to shitless myself.
Yeah, the guard won't trouble us no more.
Now, if you excuse me, I'll just stay up in here, in my room over there, and read.
Oh yes, do you have the book?
Yes, I do.
Ah, excellent.
I'd like to spend the night studying it.
Okay, very good.
I
Solomon...
have an action, yeah.
Oh.
Because my mind is working now. Tanya is still alive. She knows I was there. She knows I stay at the Water's Edge Inn. So I reckon that if there's an investigation, which I imagine there will be pretty damn soon, City Guard will come looking for me at the Water's Edge Inn pretty damn soon. So what I would want to do, like when I go into the inn, is anyone there? Like I don't know what time it is.
It's early hours of the morning. There's no one really there. The barkeep's not even there, as he normally is. But the door is open and things, and you can head up the steps to your room and such. There's no one around at all.
Good, right. I'm going to get everything that I can from my room that I can carry all the rest of the gold that I can carry and whatever.
Can't you only carry one sack at a time? Was your hindrance?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm fearing for my life. So I get a sack of loot, put it in my backpack, and I go to the only place that I can think of going, and that is to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only other place that I know that, I can lay low at least for tonight there, So that's where I go.
Yes. All right. That would happen a bit later on. So I suppose, Duke, is Guy going to go to bed very, very sharpish, or will he hang around?
Won't lose any sleep over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose. Why not?
Just head to bed.
Well, maybe a drink. at the Drowning Rogue.
Okay, he's gone for a drink at the Drowning Rogue. But Arano, who has stayed up for a while studying this book, you obviously would hear Solomon come in. I'm going to do the study in the book thing, Call of Cthulhu style, which means it will take 10 hours in total to get to learn anything from the book, and you must make a successful intelligence roll, or else have to spend another 10 hours reading it.
Alright, do I do the roll now?
Yeah, sure. What's average? 13 plus law, if you have it.
So I need to roll 13.
Yeah.
So a 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sorry, what's your intelligence then? 3. 4. Oh, okay. Okay. So you can study for 10 hours, but you won't learn anything. But you need to study for at least 10 hours, and then go to the next 10 hours of studying it before. Does that make sense? Before you can roll again and see if you learn anything from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't learn anything from it.
No, but I wouldn't imagine you'd study it for 10 hours straight.
No, but yeah.
Okay.
You fell asleep reading it or something.
Yeah. So Solomon, you turn up in the temple. Would you like to go into one of the rooms?
Yes, I would. I see the body on the altar. It's still there. And recoil in horror. There's the blood everywhere. And step very carefully around it and try not to step in any of the blood or anything. I would probably be very tired and very exhausted by this point. I have a massive sweat on. Carrying this big sack through the slums at night would have worn me out and terrified me slightly. So I would have gone to the safest place possible. I just go to the nearest room, lock the door behind me, and just curl up into a fetal position for the rest of the night, and just be like, oh my god.
All right.
That's my plan.
Okay. That would be. Okay, then I think is that a good place to end the session? Do we think, or?
Yeah. Well, Vela and I went to the temple also to sleep, as she typically does.
Yes. Would she take up the one room available before Guy gets back from having a drink? Because there's only 3 rooms.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't want to sleep again with the corpse, so
Yeah.
she'd see that there's a room available, and she'd be like, "Oh, okay, I'll go in here."
Okay, Guy, you're at the Drunken Rogue. Brunt gives you a comment on your attire. Says you're looking like a true gent, but you can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
Well, he takes it as a compliment.
Yes. Okay. Whether or not you want to go to sleep in the rigging or go back to the temple is your call.
I don't know. Old habits.
Okay. The rigging it is, I was then say.
Yes.
The way I'm seeing Guy is sort of like Lurds out of the Addams Family a little bit. When I just
Yeah,
see
actually.
that sort of person when I imagine him.
Bolt through the head.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think that's a good time to end the session. It's
Okay. It's a good time to end the session.
It was
Stuff has
amazing.
happened. Escalation and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting. But you didn't expect that, Mr. Winston?
Not quite, no. I mean...
You ran it very well.
Thanks.
You know, I understand that it's not really
yes.
all that predictable.
You could have fooled me this was all planned.
Some of it was planned, like the gate thing and the layout of the library and stuff like that.
That's how we'd do it. You wouldn't really...
Yeah,
How did you think we'd do it? Like, you must have had some idea about...
I was going to do it a little bit of a different way. I'm not going to tell you how, because things could still happen.
I suppose, yeah.
But,
Don't even know if it's the right book, to be fair, but let's hope that it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I had some ideas of how this would go a bit more, sort of, it would be... When I originally planned this adventure, I imagined it being slightly more political, sort of you'd be mingling with the various factions and things. So sort of, you know, the smugglers, these guys, and they would like these guys, and they would go do a job for these guys and they'll do a favour for you, sort of thing. But the way it's gone is you've sort of taken it very sort of hands-on to do it yourself. Which is good, you know, it's certainly a lot of fun. However, I think next session certainly there might be a bit of consequences going on. The tone might be a little bit more different.
I think it all went rather well, all in all. Generally speaking.
There's no blood on my hand. Well, oh wait, no.
Yes, there is.
I killed.
No,
I didn't actually
no one knows about that. No one knows about that.
No.
Yeah, but sooner or later somebody's gonna be like, oh, this rich guy, he's gone missing.
Yeah.
He liked prostitutes.
You were seen near the... by guards near the castle, so
Solomon has even more enemies, to be fair.
No,
He's got the troll and the elf. And
it's fine. I know. And you.
I can't tell you about it now, but after the next session, I was considering basically bringing in this other force, shall we say, that would meddle in your affairs a bit more. But I'm not sure if that's necessary now.
No, we're making it bad for ourselves, really, aren't we? Yes. Superb.
Anyway.
That was a lot of fun.
I'll see you
curious.
next time, I imagine, for the same thing. And you've all just turned into robots on my end, so I suppose that's a good time to say goodbye.